people have a particular mindset when it comes to skincare. In Africa, for instance, where they buy a product and their skin is glowing, their color gets to change within 3 weeks, 4 weeks, which means the product is good. But most of these products are bleaching products. I have customers coming to me that, please, I'm getting married in the next 4 weeks. Can you please glow me up? I said, no, use the right way. Can you please bleach me up? When you get to pick a cosmetic product, you read the label. You realize that there are a lot of chemicals you are consuming. And as consumers, we aren't bothered. All what we want is that my skin is, my color is glowing. I am clocking it. I'm looking good. That's what that matters. But at what expense? It's not just to make profits, it's to heal the world. In Ghana, we have a lot of amazing ingredients that really defines the cosmetic industry in the world, but we are not really putting it into use. An ingredient like shea butter, an ingredient like baobab oil, castor oil, we are producing them right in Ghana. Not talk of the African gold, which is the African black soap. And all these products are made from edible ingredients. So why can't we use them for cosmetics? I wouldn't say this to boast, but we have our presence in over 22 countries. That's the AFB Golden brand. We have our skincare, we have our hair care in over 22 countries. But I would still not say it's a success. I'm not very close to what I call success. Success is subjective. So at this point of my life, or at this point of the business, when it comes to employees, nothing surprises me anymore. I will always wish for the best, but at the same time, I'm prepared for the next. Entrepreneurship isn't for everyone, and that is the gospel truth. There was a time I went to Abuja. We slept on the road for 3 good days. Always to get to Abuja, and my things had not come. So one of the biggest mistakes I've made in entrepreneurship is losing over 10,000 USD just for conversion rates. I learned it the hard way.
Welcome to today's episode of My Business Story, where real entrepreneurs share the raw, unfiltered journey behind their brands. We explore the moment that shaped their hustle, the challenges they've overcome, and the lessons they are still learning. Whether you are building your own business or just love a good story, you are in the right place. Let's get into it.
I won the contract, so I should come sign my letter. So I was like, really? Like it was surprise. I was like, I just finished the university, doing my service. So getting to clock a door like that was like, I was shocked. So I went to UCC. I had to, since all of a sudden I've become a CEO. So I had to go looking well. I couldn't look like my pockets. I had to go looking well. So when I got to UCC, then the first person who came out, she was like, please, Alice from Home was, and she's supposed to sign on her own. You can't sign for her. So where is she? I'm like, excuse me, I'm Alice from Home, and you can imagine that small looking girl. I was like, I am Alice from Home, and you're like, are you sure? Because she can't allow me to sign. I was like, it is me. And she was like, okay, then let's go inside. So we got there, and you were like, I hope you have a stamp. Just because of how I said, yes, I have everything. So they gave my documents, I signed, I It's a commitment to educate them from the hospital. When you go home, please, in as much as you want to be able to look beautiful, fancy, never make an attempt to use a harsh chemical on the baby. Never make an attempt to use certain products with certain ingredients. So we educate mothers from their first day at the hospital to It's sometimes sad, but it's lessons I've learned the hard way. So right now, I can be with an employer. I'll teach you everything, but not everything. So if when you step out there, you feel you want to be on your own, you can do something, but you can't do my thing. So there is something that draws the line between you and I. And right now, I'm not, in the name of employees, I'm not attaching myself to anything. Like I'm so attached to you. So when you go, I'm hurt. I've already gone through that phases already. So when you go, thank you for the time. I really appreciate it. Let's move on. Do you get it? So at this point of my life, or at this point of the business, when it comes to employees, nothing surprises me anymore. I will always wish for the best, but at the same time, I'm prepared for the next. You know, there was a time I trained one of my employees so well, and she came to me one day. She was like, "Oh, she wants to relocate, so she wouldn't be in Ghana for a while. So thanks for my time, and she's grateful for everything, but she has to go." But here I wasn't bothered because she has to relocate, so that's fine. But all of a sudden, I saw her out there doing the same thing. I felt so betrayed. Did I cry? I did. Did I wish I could confront her and ask her some questions on why she did that? Yes, I wanted to, but like I thought it wasn't worth it. It was sad, but I still felt like I had a control. I still own my craft, and nobody can take it from me. So right now, when I'm doing my skills training, I can train with no fear, because I always believe that until a leader is able to impact the next to be better than him or her, then the person is actually not leading well. Because if I can't train you to be better than me and I just want you to be like me or a mini me, then what is the point? So from that point, I decided to learn ahead, learn more, and always be ready for the next competition. So I wouldn't say I'm expecting a betrayal, but nothing surprises me anymore. I'm just ready for the next, as I hope for the best. So entrepreneurs who get engaged with employees and get so attached along the line, the employee wants to detach. Please, it's okay. Let them go. Sometimes it looks so easy that they can do it. Sometimes too, they want to go for genuine reasons. And I would want us to have this mindset. Nobody holds you a shit. Like, excuse my word, nobody holds you anything. Not even your husband holds you loyalty. It is out of respect that they can choose to stay. Or it is out of respect that you're like, okay, I want to be faithful to you. Nobody holds you anything. Just live with that mindset. And I think it wouldn't be fair for an entrepreneur to feel like I've invested so much into you and all of a sudden you have left. It's sad sometimes, but let's be realistic. People from kindergarten, this child has been saying, I want to be a financial analyst, I want to be a newscaster, and all of a sudden you are into coconut water. You wanted to risk her life for coconut water because you, the employee, at this point in your life, you are the madam, and she is the subordinate, so she can't redefine her thoughts and go back to what she really wants. No, it's not fair. So when the time comes that they want to go, don't get offended. Reach them the best and let them go. Life goes on. Others would come, they will stay. Others would come, and they'll get to stay with you forever. Others will come and they will go. So just be ready for that phase. It happens. Nobody holds you their commitment forever. It's not worth it. So as and when they want to come, let them stay. As and when they want to come, let them come and stay. If they want to go, let them go. And be fine. Don't beef them. And you see, they say, you're not God. If you curse them in your mind, it won't fly. Because maybe they had genuine intentions to go. Not to go and compete with you, but just to go on with their life. And it's okay. So you can let them go. So talking about an employee now, officially we are 8. And 5 are women. And 3 are men.
Ghana is home to over 2 million small and medium enterprises, the heartbeat of our economy. But only a few ever break through beyond their neighborhoods, beyond their streets, beyond their cities. That's why my business story exists, to give these everyday businesses the voice, visibility, and platform they need to succeed. If you believe in supporting local dreams and growing African businesses, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's tell their stories together.
Let me see. The biggest deal I've done in my journey is impact. Is being able to train over 500 people in the journey, teaching them how to produce good, green, clean cosmetic products, from hair care to skin care, and the joy it comes with. My first student I taught, when she came, she was so shy, timid. I had to engage her because she didn't say something. So on day 2, she was like, "Madam, me banana me ferry pa. Now me can't sell your pa. Mommy buy a no sell on show hosta." Sincerely speaking, as you speak, she's doing so well. And I don't just train on hair care and skin care. I train on liquid soap, antibacterial, sanitizers, like all those home clean appliances. And she's doing so well. She does bar soap, washing powder. She's doing so well now. And the brand is doing so well now. And the other people, when I train them too, I just love the fulfillment it comes with when they are so excited that they can bring income to the house. Like, it's the best thing I've done in my entrepreneurship journey, my training. Doing very well that when I get to train people, they love it, they appreciate it, and they are able to do something for themselves, make more money. Entrepreneurship isn't for everyone, and that is the gospel truth. So when you see an entrepreneur out there and you feel like, oh, this entrepreneur, she's making money or he's making money, you don't know the price he or she's paying. It could be something minimal, it could be a lot. I always say this to some of my friends. I tell them what I survived might kill you. A critical example. 2 years ago, I had a trip to Senegal. I incurred so much cost. I went with one of my marketing lead. When we got there, the exhibition was for 1 month, 2 days. For a week, my products was still on the ship coming. It hadn't arrived. So you can imagine other entrepreneurs selling. And me, I had taken plane tickets. I had paid for hotel. I was just there, not doing anything. I would just engage customers. And you know, Senegal, they speak French a lot. I just engage the customer, pull a chauvet, pull a whole cosmetic de Ghana with no product to show for. And when they ask you, where is the product? They say, oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Look at the cost components. Very expensive. And I'm there. My things had not come. And I'm just waiting just like that. Only for their products to land in Senegal. And I've lost over half of my products. Some through spillage, others couldn't even be traced. When you ask the man who brought it, was like, oh, then maybe we left at Burkina Faso. When you ask the agent who gave it to, oh, maybe we left it at the VIP station Ghana. Sincerely speaking, I got mad to the point I had to confront all of them. After the confrontation, the reason I heard was, oh, so sorry. When we get back to the country, we'll go and check it out. So today, it is still coming. It was a loss. My life goes on. There was a time I went to Abuja. You know, as far as Abuja, I went by road. I got to Lagos, from Lagos to Abuja. And I spent 3 days just within the transit period. So from Lagos to Abuja, it was like 1 day. And we're supposed to get to a point. They moved to Abuja, and that place was flooded. We slept we slept on the road for 3 good days. I had to brush my teeth on the road. The people were looking at me, but see, I didn't care. I came to hustle. And right there, I was there because there was a serious flood that had taken over the whole place. You couldn't have just left like that. People were crossing through Kenya, others were losing their life. I was there. Always to get to Abuja, and my things had not come. My only luck was that I had my personal luggage. And in my personal luggage, I had packed some products in the personal luggage. So when I got there, in less than 3 hours, I was sold out. The price I was in the cargo coming, I never received the products in the cargo. And I was supposed to leave to Rwanda in the next 3 days. So after staying for like 2 days, and my cargo did not come, I booked the next available ticket to Ghana. So because I was moving back to Rwanda 2 days. Oh, so immediately I got to Ghana, the following day I had to leave for Rwanda. You can imagine the hassle. You went to Nigeria after that investment. I got just my hand luggage, and the price was rather when I left Abuja, the price then arrived. How would you feel? But these are the stories won't come and tell you that I went through this. It was sad. All you could see, they said nobody want to see the pain. All they want to see is the glory. It comes with some glory, of course, but sometimes it's very expensive. And not everybody is built for it. Others will get in there and faint. Others will get in there and not find their face back. Last year, a critical example is this last year. I was in Dubai, and I think after the fair, I had some B2B meetings. So when I travel most of the times, I go for like additional 1 week to stay in the country and have some engagements. So I think I finished the fair on Thursday, and on Friday I was supposed to have some B2B meetings. Then the following days I'll go for my meetings. So on Friday I felt like let me rest. So I rested on Friday. Then I think I rested the whole of Friday. Then I left out in the evening and I came back. Only for me to, and before I left to Dubai, I had my brother who was seriously sick at the hospital. He was involved in an accident. So even though I was there, I wasn't happy. But you assured me, oh Alex, don't worry, just go there, you'll be fine. Just pray for me, I'll be fine. Go and make your money and come back. When I came back to my hotel room on Friday, then I called my kid back to ask me, what's up, how is Alex? I was like, oh Alex, it's fine, it's okay. He's been posted for surgery, so tomorrow after the surgery he'll be fine. And I was also trying to avoid him. I wanted to talk to him on Saturday, but I didn't want to talk to him on Friday because when I talked to him I was on oxygen and how he breathed, I didn't like it. So I waited for some time. Then later in the evening I called my kid brother again. I was like, yo, how is Alex? Is he okay? And he was like, Alex is dead. I screamed in the hotel. It was mad. Like it was a very sad event. All the meetings I had booked, I cancelled it. I couldn't go again. And because I had booked for additional 1 week, I had to go back to the airport to tell them that I have an emergency in Ghana. So I need to come back to Ghana as soon as possible. And they're like, all the flights are fully booked unless I buy a new ticket. And I was like, no, I can't buy a new ticket. So they gave me another date. So I would have to stay in Dubai for like 2 additional days. And the date they gave me, I said, okay, no problem. And I asked them how much would it cost me to change the tickets. The cost they gave me was actually more than the cost I bought the tickets. And I was like, it is too expensive. I can't afford this. And they're like, if I really want to go on this day, then this is what I have to pay. This is the cost. I didn't go. I didn't pay. I stayed. And you can imagine being in somebody's country, no family member, you came for entrepreneurship and you lost your brother. How would you feel? It was a very, very sad event for me. I'd just be in the room. I would cry. My customers would call to reach out. Are you okay? Can we come for the meeting? And I can't be telling you that I've lost my brother, so I can't. An emergency came up, so let's cancel it. I'll come back, or we'll do it via Zoom. It was a sad event for me. But imagine if for entrepreneurship, I would have been in Ghana. What would I have been doing outside? I wouldn't have been doing anything there. I would have gone to have fun and I'll come back home. Because my entrepreneurship was there. And it was sad. You feel me? So it's not for everybody. Maybe somebody would have lost their see. I got to the airport the day I was supposed to fly to Ghana. I got to the airport and I just felt like screaming, like as if I was losing my mind. That was the point I realized that scene. Even though I know I'm a strong woman, yes, but it was a sad event for me. I didn't have control over it. So, yeah. So talking about some sad events in entrepreneurship. Also, this is one of them. So one of the biggest mistakes I've made in entrepreneurship is losing over 10,000 USD just for conversion rates. I learned it the hard way. And from that period, I learned to always convert from Ghana cedis to USD, then from USD to the country currency. So I learned it the very, very hard way. I wish I had known. And interestingly, in entrepreneurship, there is no manual. There is no manual. You get to make your own mistakes. So yeah, also that was one of the mistakes I made since I didn't have a manual. Or maybe going fast an entrepreneur, you should rather get a mentor or develop your own manual. But see, entrepreneurship will still show you some shaggy. No matter how careful you are, I for one am extremely careful when it comes to traders in the international markets. I would have my cost of rates, I would have my cost of hotel, my tickets, everything. But still, the conversion rate factors beat me. So I did learn it the hard way. And another expensive mistake I made was not taking my French classes serious way back in school. You know, Ghana was surrounded by a lot of francophone countries, and I do a lot of market entry expeditions in those countries. You get to the country, they love your products, but they want you to express yourself. They want you to talk. When you go, all you can say is pull the chauvet, pull the pole, cosmetic to Ghana. Then you go pointing the products. We. It is such like communication is really a big deal. So I remember somebody came and the person was discussing about I want to stock a shop, and I couldn't relate. I took a salesperson, and funny now the salesperson can speak the French. When the customer talks to the salesperson, she can't talk back to me. All she's saying is we. It's like they are relating, but me at the end, I can't connect. I couldn't just connect. I was just there. So this time when the customer left, and she was like, she started using Google Translator for me, saying that the customer said that, can I change my branding to French? Can I do this? Can I do this? She wants to talk English. I was like, why did you tell me? You should just use Google. You could have just used Google Translator that period. Oh, my customer now call, I'll catch me say, Ding. Though I learned accounting, I know even when I was in the accounting class, I knew that I won't be an accountant. But I knew I would end up being a journalist, a presenter, an MC, and all those things. So even me doing the accounting stuff, I just felt like being a journalist, maybe I can be that later. So let me go and make money. After making money, and I'll come and live for fulfillment. Now look at me here. I didn't just do accounts. I really passed well. I didn't get first class because I was busy with student politics. Even not for that, I was in first class. But I got second class upper, a very strong upper. But today, I am doing kudende. I am selling shea butter. Yeah, I'm doing shea butter. So, as a student on campus, don't think that because you read accounting, you read marketing, purchasing and supply, you read nursing, so automatically the future is secured. That you be a nurse, an accountant, or whatsoever. Life has its way of defining you. But no matter how it defines you, I just hope and pray you still find purpose. Just psych yourself up, because your job market is not friendly. Maybe you'll be fortunate enough to come out and get your dream job. But how about those who wouldn't get their dream job? So I think we are currently in the entrepreneurial revolution. I think we've gone a little past the entrepreneurship revolution. We are now doing the AI, the Gen Zs, the cybersecurity, and all those things. But still, entrepreneurship is still a field you can venture into. Either you are doing artificial intelligence, you are doing cybersecurity, even you are doing nursing, you are a doctor. Always have that bit in mind that when things pass left, or it passes the corner, or I wouldn't even advise you to come and be an entrepreneur because of a condition. But maybe wherever you find yourself, you can still be an entrepreneur if you really want to be an entrepreneur. Even though not everyone can be an entrepreneur, but it's still possible for you. If you really want it, you can learn it and you can bear it. After the university, most of my friends were applying for jobs. They were getting serious jobs. They were going to the offices and all that. And I was busy doing my shea butter, black soap, liquid soap and sanitizer. Then one of my friends reached out and was like, Alice, nice girl like you. Look at the way you are so connected, you have a promising future. So all the accounts, what you don't liquid soap. I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, see, I can help you get a job. Like, I can help you get a job at my bank. They pay us well. We are doing well. So if you can't use a connection, just come. I'll help you. And I asked her that. Sincerely speaking, at the point, I almost gave up. because I miss going to the office. I miss wearing heels. I miss wearing nice clothes. I miss talking to customers, interacting with them. I said, what do you want? Can I do this for you? I miss all those things because them could share what I was selling. I didn't see when I ever get an office. So I miss them. So when she was talking to me, I almost gave up. Then I asked her that, how much are you paid in your office? And she mentioned the amount. I'm talking to you, what happened in 2020? It was like she was being paid like 1,500 or 2,000. And I asked her, how much is your hair? How much is your shoe? How much is the dress you wear? When you go to the office, Lori Fanny, and she was like, oh, but it is nothing. It's just a starting point. I was like, so this is the reason why you have been flexing me all this. So I should come and take that wasn't February at the end of the month. I was like, hey, it is nothing, but it's okay. At least she said you have a secured future with the bank. At the same time, too, you can get a guaranteed house and a guaranteed car. I was like, oh. I told her, thank you very much. But see, you have discouraged me. And I thank God from that point till now, I have never taken my CV to say, I'm editing my CV to go look for a job. I don't know, but they say never say never, but I doubt I would one day find myself there. And even if I happen to find myself there, it's going to be an 8 to 5 kind of thing. It's going to be something like a consultancy. And that's what the future looks like. So I thank God that she was able to mention, hey, not to downplay the bank, not to downplay the amount she's making, but it wasn't motivating enough for me to say I am giving up on entrepreneurship to come and do 8 to 5. So my vision for AFB is to be a go-to company when it comes to green cosmetics, when it comes to cosmetics made from edible ingredients, which are safe and edible. I'm looking forward to a day when consumers all over Africa would move to a mart, a shop, a mall, and they would just be like, please, can I get some nampa? Can I get some repa? When I get to that point, I'm like, yes, we have really done well. Until we are on every shelf, at every mall and every mart, until we are the lips of our customers as the first brand they want to use when it comes to safe, effective skincare and hair care products. Then I can see our vision has been fulfilled. Even though we are trying our best, we are doing well, and we are leveraging on the AFCFTA protocols to open our coverages to other countries. But we are nowhere. Even in Ghana, we are not even a household name in Ghana yet. We are just a fraction of the cosmetic industry. So our vision is to be a go-to brand, a go-to name. In the long run, we're looking forward to training over 50,000 women in green skincare and hair care products. We want women to feel confident in their own skin and their own hair. My hair is just 1.5 years. It's not just beautiful, it's not just dreadlocks. It's natural, it is safe, it is healthy. You can say it is colored. Yes, it is colored, but it's a safe alternative. You get it. So we're looking forward to minimizing the rate of skin cancer globally. We're looking forward to having more safe and healthy cosmetic products. We're looking forward to minimizing our carbon footprints on the global landscape. So, like I told you, our packaging materials are eco-friendly and biodegradable. We will have a wood straw component that we are going to launch with our baby care products. And we also have the return and refill system, where when you buy our products and you return the plastic container, we give you a discount on your next purchase. So we are trying as much as possible to minimize our carbon footprint. We're trying as much as possible to contribute positively to the climate change happening around the world. One secret I would say has brought us this far is that we always give customers value for their money. We have gotten to a point where we no longer discuss price, but we discuss value. The customer knows what he or she gets to lose when they don't use our products or when they don't choose our products. We've gone past the stage of saying, it's 150, pay 120. It's about value. We are giving the customers value for their money. And it's also about consistency. We've been consistent. Our formulas do not change. They only improve. When a customer buys this today, if he has to buy in the next 2 or 3 years, the customer is coming to buy an improved formula of the product, not a, let me see, not a depreciated version, but an improved one. So we've been consistent, always giving them value for their money, and we've been transparent on everything we do with them, be it our ingredients, be it the traction, anything at all. We've been transparent with our customers, and we value them so much. And I always say this: a customer's feedback is the best business plan. We are only where we are today because our customers believed in us. We are here today because our customers recommended other customers to us, and today they are all returning customers. So I would say we are grateful to our customers that believed in us, who took the risk with us, even with our first product, and we are still where we are today. Thank you. So for AFB, our best medium of sale we have the AFB brand itself. We're the best exporter for Ghana. We're the best exporting commodity for Ghana as we speak now. If you're in Ghana and you think you don't have a job, we have a lot of natural resources in this country that you can process. And personally, I teach. I can just roll you on board for 2 weeks intensive skincare and hair care class, and you're good to go. I'm going to teach you. And when I'm teaching you, pour 2 cups of water, pour 3. Yeah, I'm teaching you with a calibrator. I'm teaching you with a weighing scale. I'm teaching you the science behind every formulation, so you are safe and secured. You feel me? And let me tell you a scenario. I was in Kenya some years ago, and I was supplying a cosmetic shop, and they were trying to give me some weird prices because they think I'm not. Maybe they thought I was too young, or they thought I wasn't exposed. So like, it is expensive. I can't buy this. I can't buy that. You have to have a documentation here before you can sell to you. It's just a whole lot of issues. So along the line, they were giving me weird prices for my products. The price I wouldn't even sell in Ghana. They were giving me those prices, and I was like, no. And they're like, oh no, I should take it. And not too long, right at that particular exhibition, there were other Ghanaians there, and they went to the other Ghanaians. They were going to sell the product to them. They were going to buy from the other Ghanaians. And I was quiet. They went, they got the product. But later on, I had to educate the Ghanaians. I was like, see, it's okay for you to give them what you've given to them, but put some respect on our pride. This is our shea butter. This is our control. It will shock you to know that people import shea butter from the US, and Ghanaians post the Ghanaian stand to go and buy a shea butter from the US when Ghana has control over the shea butter. And believe you me, you take a product from any of these countries, and you see the written shea butter, and just because it's from the US, from the UK, is from these amazing countries, you just jump and buy. But trust me, they can say shea butter, but we control the shea butter market. What happens is that they will put even up to 3% of shea butter in the products, but it's being labeled as shea butter, and you're buying. That maybe as a formulator who has control over the shea butter, who has control over the cost of shea butter, who has control over the fact that I'm a Ghanaian and I can get at a very good rate, I might put 10%. So I and the person who has imported the product from the US to Ghana, who is selling at a particular price, you go and buy because it's made in US. Do you feel me? But maybe I have more shea butter in my product than the product that came. Maybe just shea butter 1% and more chemicals. You buy because you don't know what you are buying. You get it? So I educated them like, oh, it is true. Guess what? Later on, these people came back to my shop and they're like, they want my products. They want at the price at their own. I said, no, I can't give at your own price. I'm giving to you at this price. This is the value I'm giving to you. And it was a big cosmetic shop. And I picked the products and I said, see, we are all Africans. Read this.
story. If this inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone chasing their own dream. Subscribe for more real stories from entrepreneurs across Ghana and beyond, because every business has a story and yours could be next. See you in the next one.